Good morning, and today we'll be looking at the discriminant, and again this is a reminder from National 5, certainly to begin with. So we'll be looking at the discriminant, which is, as I mentioned in the last lesson, the little part underneath the square root in a quadratic formula. So that's the b squared minus 4ac that you see underneath the square root. And we can use this to find the nature of the roots. So the nature of the roots are the type of roots that they are, okay? So here is a reminder. If the discriminant is greater than 0, it means that there are two roots. And to say that there are two separate roots, we use the word distinct. Two distinct roots, and the curve cuts the x-axis twice. The roots are real and unequal. Okay, that's another way we could describe it. If the discriminant is equal to 0, there is one repeated root, so the turning point lies in the x-axis, as you can see here. The roots are real and equal. That's an easy one to remember because we have an equal 0 in the discriminant, and in your description of it, you use the word equal as well. So roots are real and equal. If the discriminant is less than 0, remember, because the discriminant is underneath a square root sign, then if you try to do the square root of a negative, you'll be given an error on your calculator. So if that part under the discriminant underneath the square root sign is a negative, then it means that there are no roots. It could still be a quadratic equation, but there are no roots. It does not cross the x-axis. It could still be a parabola, but does not cross the x-axis, as you can see here. So the roots are not real. No real roots. So here's just a summary of it all. Okay, you could copy this part down. So b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0. Roots are real and unequal, or another word for unequal could be distinct. If the discriminant is greater than 0, the roots are real and equal. Okay, it says here a repeated root. If you were to solve this, factorise it, get your value of x, you would actually get the same answer twice, because you always get two answers when you solve a quadratic. So it would be like x equals 2 and x equals 2, the same answer twice, which means it's just one answer. Okay, that's what we mean by a repeated root. Less than 0, the roots are not real. The parabola does not cross the x-axis. Okay, so that's a reminder from National 5, and copy that down, especially if you think you need the reminder. So find the nature of the roots. So we're not asking you to solve. We're asking you to solve, we want to know what x equals and what x equals. If we want to know the nature of the roots, we just want to know if they're real and equal, real and distinct, no real roots. That's basically what we're looking for. So we want to make sure everything's on the left-hand side, and we're looking for A, the coefficient of x squared, B, the coefficient of x, and C, the constant, where everything's on the left side. Okay, put it into the discriminant. In this case, we end up with a 0. So remember how you describe when the discriminant is equal to 0. Roots are real and equal. Because the discriminant is equal to 0, the roots are real and equal. Now this graph is not part of your answer. This is just to show you what it looks like. So you can visualise what we've just worked out there. The roots are real and equal. So we've got basically one real root, and that's how we describe that. Okay, so we're now going to look at exercise 8H. And remember to ask your teacher for any help that you might need. And take care and good luck.